So yep.
Will Kroos, here we are.
You're going to watch my match, and I'll watch your match, and we'll tell each other how bad we are.
That's it.
This is my match against now WWE NXT star Yoshiki Inamura.
What were your thoughts coming into this? Were you buzzing? Were you nervous or?
I think it was more. I was nervous for the opportunity, not for the wrestling. Like the wrestling bit now is like I'm very confident in my abilities, but the environment of it being like with Pro Wrestling Noah and a place where I want to wrestle hopefully one day in Japan. So
that's big time.
Nervous in that sense, but like good nerves, not like anxious nerves, I guess. So
just to interject on this as well, Will. I'm just coming here for the camera.
Yeah.
You this was a last minute thing for you. So a lot of people on the 3 day. So
this
was like you really had to kind of
So I just
here because this was an opportunity that you got kind of made yourself.
It was real last minute. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the promo was wild.
Yeah,
really
it was like a crazy shouty promo for it. But this was like my one opportunity to try and impress, I guess. So yeah, it was a big battle armor.
It's a pretty big dude for. This is kind of like stereotypical, but generally they're a bit shorter than some of the Japanese wrestlers. But this guy's.
Yeah, he's a pretty beefy boy. I think he did. I might be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did a bit of sumo stuff before.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
That's interesting. Get me down.
Get me down.
Imagine you just won then. That was it. That was a high cross body as well.
2 count early doors. This bit, I didn't really get this bit in the match, but like with how it planned out, because it literally, I wanted him to come and get me and beat me up. Oh, we have a bit on the outside, but he just kind of just threw me back in, I think.
Yeah, it looks like you're waiting for like something.
Yeah, he just put me back in, but
and then the crowd make a bit of a noise. Like,
it was just, I didn't get told anything. They all just told Yoshiki what they wanted, and then he just told it to me. And then whenever we put a bit together of the match, he then went and spoke to like the agent, and then he'd come back and be like, "Oh no, it needs more this or that." But
that particular.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, because there was a bit where like I had something for him, but he was like, "No, agent says 2 week for him."
A couple of my friends, my actual friends outside of wrestling, were at North recently, and they saw you and they fucking loved you. And they were like, "He's so good and agile for a guy of his size." And I was like, "Yeah, it's really depressing for wrestlers."
yeah. I wish I could give a reason, or like I try really hard. But the crowd are great for this, I remember, and they really came up for. Because I think on the card, I was the only big man match, I think. The rest were like, not that everyone else is like there were other heavyweights on the card, but in terms of like my kind of heavyweights, a big boy, a big beefy boy. We didn't do a lot at all, really.
These shows were structured very well. I went to the Manchester one just to kind of be there and say hello and stuff, and to say that it was like as many matches as it flew by.
Yes. Oh yeah, it just shows like how bad we really are at, like British wrestling is at like dragging shows.
Yeah.
Because each card they did was like a 9-match card, but they flew through it in less than like 3 hours.
Yeah, and it was like entertaining the whole way through. Is there anything in this match that like doesn't go to plan at all, or is it all just pretty steady?
No, it all goes to plan. I think the only thing I'd have liked is I was very much used to like faster like transitions between spots, whereas this like he sells down a lot.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just like a timing thing. Maybe like I wanted to go, but he was like, "No, wait a minute."
Yeah, I hear that. I was speaking to Robbie X the other day. He's obviously doing a lot in Japan lately, and he was saying like it's really easy for him because there's such big gaps between spots.
Yes.
That you have loads of time to breathe and catch your breath.
Yeah, because if anything, one thing for me with me being a bigger guy, I always worry, especially towards the back ends, that I look tired or like I look like blown. So I'm always trying to like just be up fast.
Yeah.
This bit was funny. I remember asking, I wanted to go from the top here, but I asked him in the back, and he was like, "Please, second." But yeah, I wanted to go from the top for this.
I mean, he's halfway there anyway.
But But like here, I'm just like,
he's fully dead at this point.
yeah, and I'm just, and I get it because like he's trying to sell for me, but at the same time, it was like almost dead selling. So like, I just struggled to be like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, either get up or like, I should milk it more. Do you know what I mean? But the crowd were there, so.
There's definitely a line, because sometimes like you want that drama, you want people to be slow and stuff. But if someone literally just doesn't get up, then you're like, oh god, like, what are we doing? That's something I experienced when we were in Mexico. We're not used to working that kind of American, British, European style.
Yeah.
And so I hit them with something, and he just hit the deck and did not move. And I was like, sir, please stand up.
Yeah.
I want to hit you once.
I also got jobbed out to his B finish. Yeah.
Hell of a finish, though.
His finish is normally a Yoranagi, I think. Because I think at one point I'd pitched for him to hit me with one. And he was like, that my finish. I was like, okay. But you hit me with a frog splash.
So this is actually my second match of the evening.
Yeah.
I'm at North Wrestling. We're doing the NTL Cup. This is the semi-finals. First time match up, me and Damo. Absolute delight to work with, to be honest.
Yeah, he's the man.
Probably one of my favourite matches ever, and this match is very short, which I don't know what that says about me as a wrestler. This was an interesting day, because obviously when you've got 3 matches to think about, you don't want to flood your brain with too many bits of information. It could quite easily go badly. I wrote to Aigle Blanc in the first match. That was more of like an indie type match to kind of show off what he can do, because obviously I won that progressing on and he didn't, so we needed to make sure he looked good. He was very, very good, as you would imagine, but there was a lot of stuff going on. It was a bit more hectic.
Yeah.
This is more like WWE style big man match.
Yeah.
Which was super easy in terms of planning and stuff like that.
Yeah, just less stuff, isn't it? And just sell more.
Yeah.
Less stuff, sell more.
But it gets over.
Yes.
So happy days. And I'm walking to the ring a bit more with purpose this time. I rarely come this kind of quickly to the ring.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to show that, look,
intensity.
I'm the big guy, and you're coming into my patch. You can get back to Ireland. So.
That's it.
Incredibly hairy man. Big Damo.
Yes, yeah, very.
I'm very lightly hairy myself, so it's a good contrast.
Yeah, big mix up.
But yeah, just classic lock up. Who's stronger?
Yeah,
we're equally strong.
So you're both big boys.
So what's next? How do we step this up a notch? Like I said, this is quite a basic structure in terms of flow, but it just works. And don't get me wrong, there's stuff in here that I would do differently.
Yeah.
Going back to it, like my overhand chop is fine, but it could have been better.
Yeah. I don't think you should beat yourself up about stuff like this, though.
No, again, it's minor. It's nitpicking stuff.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ah. You can move, but he can move. He's a big man.
And we've got Miles on comms, my tag partner of sorts.
That's it.
He's did a good job on comms. He's not the most popular man at North, but he's
did all right with the headset.
Yeah.
Just taking your time, I like it. Get your breath back.
He comes for another one. Not today, sir.
Nah, let's go.
And real nice reaction.
Great, yeah, really good. Really good.
From this moment on, like I'd pretty much been a bit of a tweener, a heel.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the night, I'm just babyface from that move onwards. This car was just like
that was great. Cool. That was a hell of a post and a hell of a show strength.
Yeah, Damo was like, I'll just make sure my hand's in this position, and then like I get up for you, and I was like, I absolutely don't worry about it because big guys know how to post.
Yes.
And he just laughed, and then we had it easily. So, props to him. But yeah, I knew he'd get up for me.
This is kind of like very much the style of like how me and Inamura did it, than the one we just watched. Like something for me, something for him.
Yeah, it's back and forth.
Yeah. It's so easy as well, like to remember stuff. You don't have to worry about like little transitions.
Yeah, and again, there's not a really defined heel-face dynamic. We're both kind of heels, but also the crowd just like both of us.
Yeah.
We talked about going to the top, but I said probably the roof in here. I don't know if it would allow
and that venue is very like humid in there after a while.
Yes.
And that bit does get right, and the ropes get a bit sweaty and slippy. Nice, let's go.
Goozle, this time we're there.
Oh, hell of a post, hell of a...
Yeah, he flies up for me.
Let's go.
And they see the crowds are up there.
That's it, you've done your job.
Yeah.
We're over, baby.
This
Over
is
like Rover.
Real exciting day for me. And this
You
match
won it,
was
right?
Yeah, I won the cup.
You won the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed this match. Short and sweet, but
Yeah,
he's
he's the man, and he's lovely as well. So
Yeah.
it was great.
Such a great guy, and he was like, "Can't wait to work you with again," which was like amazing to hear.
Yeah, over the top.
Will, if you could just, for the algorithm, give them all the code words. Off you go.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment.
Great work, Will.
Cheers. That was a pretty good outro, that.